that badly. Maria, Kevin here on this Friday night, June 26th, 2026. It's MK Ultra Loaded. Hello, Maria.
Hello, Kevin.
How is thou doing?
Doing pretty well. It's cooled off outside. Now there's fireworks going off, so no, I'm not just near a shooting range. So
Yeah, but knowing you, you're really digging the sounds in the background because for
explosions are
you,
my favorite. Hmm.
I know. Wow. Hold on a second.
And he's out. So how is everybody?
Feel like I got
Glad you're here.
too much light. Too much light.
Too much light.
So you now have access. You're an admin here, so you have all the
Mm-hmm.
you. So the actual what you're seeing now is kind of new to you, right?
No, used to. I
Oh, did you? Okay.
was an admin on Ron's, on
Gotcha.
Ertz,
Gotcha.
on one of his, and I think I logged out and never logged back in, and so I can't do like you all do,
Good.
but I do know how to.
You
I
know
think I
the what?
do. Ooh, no, I don't need to do that. Never mind.
Don't be
There we go.
pressing buttons.
Hush. I press your buttons all the time.
Hey,
You're
that's
still around.
fucking right there. No, that's not. No,
Oh, yeah.
she knows her role.
I know how to roll. We do
All
have a good
right,
time.
we are doing this. Is what show is this? Well, I know it's Ultimate Mind Edition 62626. Um, fourth show. It's fourth show. Something that we technically said that we wanted to do something together, and we actually talked about doing something like in the fall of last year, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then that got took a different direction when we uh, brought a third person into the conversation, into the equation, which led to us doing a totally different show,
Mm-hmm.
which is it's a good show. Still Unexplained Files. It is. We're three episodes deep into that, and
Three
momentum.
that we've revealed. Yes.
Well, three,
Sorry.
three. So, but Maria and I still wanted to do something together. Um, because we have nothing else to do on a Friday night. While she's in her part of town and I'm here in mine, and so yeah, this is our way to kind of wind down for the week, kind of talk about stuff that is happening in the world of the paranormal, ufology, disclosure, movies, music, trending pop culture, and whatever other shit we want to talk about.
Yep.
And we appreciate everyone in the hanging with us, watching with us in the chat. Feel free to post comments, questions, like we know you will. Maria, how was your week?
Same old thing. Get up, go to work, pay taxes, drive home, have a few margaritas in between.
Check this out. Hold on. I have to change. Hold on, Kelsey. I got to change the.
Oh, this is
Oh
perfect.
shit! Yeah, hold on.
Oh, I'm gonna love this.
Yeah. Let me find. I got to get the right background. I got to get the right layout. Hold on. I'm not prepared for this. Is this it? Is this it? I think this is it. Oh!
My favorite people.
Chelsea
What's
Clinton.
that? Beautiful.
Bourbon in a coffee mug.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey.
It's my what is it? Here we go.
How can I change my background so you don't?
Blur it.
You're fine, baby.
Just
well,
you go down into the video and just you can change your background. But it's solid white. What are you changing it to?
I don't know, aliens. Oh.
Hey, okay. Well, that's right up our twisted alley. How much the name?
Here,
Um,
Kevin, you should have sent her one.
nope.
Center what?
A
A
background.
background. We're not using a background. We're
Well,
just
yeah,
using-
I'm not on any of my normal.
How do you define normal, Kelsey?
Um,
For the record,
my
Kelsey
normal.
is my daughter.
How do I save? How do I save everything?
How do you save what? Oh, you can't be
I
asking
don't
these
give- I don't
questions
give a
during
shit.
a live.
I've moved on. I don't give a shit anymore. I've moved on.
With water,
talked
wine,
about the-
bourbon, and gin tonight. So
Yeah,
there we
what's
go.
your what's I got my
Bourbon and gin,
bourbon,
Mm-hmm.
gin.
diet wine.
Diet
You all
wine.
know me.
There you go.
My
That
diet
wine glass actually raise it up again. That's of all
It
the things.
looks-
That's the thing that looked blurry.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I figured out how to blur my background.
Okay, well that's it. All right.
I know, but diet
First of all,
wine.
Kelsey, I'm totally shocked that it's 10:08 and
And I'm still awake.
your eyes are not together.
Well, I will say the last 2 weeks of my life literally killed me.
Well,
Therefore-
hold on. That's a
So now
little
she's
bit
a
of
zombie. We have
I
a
know.
lot of
Everybody's
zombies
like,
here.
what? You look at zombie.
No, that is exactly what has happened.
Kelsey
Can I
is.
show you guys something that I got today?
What?
Yes.
It's very cute. A gift. It was,
Oh.
We can't. It's unblur your screen.
I'm
so
going
we
to
can.
figure it out, Kevin.
Jesus Christ.
She called you Kevin.
Cheese and rice. Cheese and rice.
I got as a gift today.
So real
Oh, I
quick,
like that.
this is something. What you're doing is so fucking badass, Kelsey. Give a little background.
I
you
don't
can.
know where you want me to start.
Well,
Mr.
give
Gibb.
a little background on your work, what you do, because to me, it's like if when it comes to you, Claire, Jack, you all are. awesome.
You literally got a jackpot of kids that decided to go into some type of social service.
To help people,
Yeah, to
and
help
that's
people.
a
And
beautiful
we all
thing.
actually ended up in the same realm.
So yeah, share your background, and then share what you've been dealing with this past couple of weeks here in the state of Kentucky.
Okay, when you say share my background, how far are we?
All
in?
right, Jesus Christ, the job you're
When
currently.
you were 5 years
you're the-
old and your dad
yeah,
spanked
when you were
you for the
no,
first
when
time.
you were
my
4.
mom and dad was so mean to me.
when I didn't get that Happy Meal for you that night because you were disrespecting your parents.
No, you know what, Kevin? I don't even think you want to go
Kevin,
down that road because it has nothing. It is the fact that you got. a
Oh,
happy-
hold on. Let me fix this. There's something totally wrong here.
It's the fact you got a Happy Meal pissed me off one time.
No, I'm doing this just for you. Now
Oh,
read
no.
call me by my name tag there.
Okay, we'll not be saying that.
Father.
Truly,
Father.
we'll not be saying that.
Father. All right, so
Whoa.
you're the CEO of this.
The Council on Developmental Disabilities.
Yep.
We have been around since 1952. We have been.
And you haven't
One,
been around for all
If
those.
anybody ever wanted to come to our office and look at our archives, look at everything we have since 1952, it is insane. It is. It started with a man named Barry Bingham, and he wrote for the paper, and this is how it all started. Telling stories about disabilities, telling stories about people struggling with what they were dealing with. We fast forward to now. What has happened in the last 2 weeks? We can talk about it. I don't even know actually where to start. we have been in the last couple of weeks working within advocacy for the Lee Specialty Clinic. The Lee Specialty Clinic, all they do is take care of people that have extraordinary disabilities, right? This is the clinic that you go to when you cannot handle a regular dentist office. Keep in mind you have a disability, but that is what we've been dealing with. I need you, Kim. I pause just one second. Connor is
one of your kids. They're still awake.
I
know Brennan's awake, but Connor.
I know awake? Connor is really upset right now.
All right, well, you go do what you're going to do. Do you need to go? If you need to go, we can resume this conversation.
Yeah. I'm hearing.
Go ahead. Go be a mommy.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yes, thank you.
All right, we'll chat later.
Okay, so I've had somebody ask for a link so they can pop in and just, if you want.
Really?
Yeah.
You have the link.
I know, but I'm asking. I'm asking for permission, Hale.
Trust you. It's half your show.
Well, I understand this, but
the bottom half.
You like the top half too.
Oh yeah. All right. So Bob Lazar, we're going to talk about it. Here's some stuff we're going to talk about tonight. We're going to talk all this, the latest with the disclosure. We're going to talk Spielberg's movie. We're going to talk on this day in history. Bob Lazar. You want to hear something on this day in history? Wait a minute. First of all, are they coming or not? Because I'd rather.
I just sent the link, and because I think you can speak to this one. He. He's gonna say he's gonna pop in on audio, so only.
Audio.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Any time or when?
I don't know. It's in it.
Where's this? There. Okay. Okay. All right.
So I'll tell you the reason I couldn't watch the Bob Lazar Travis Walton thing. I can't handle that much AI. Can't do it.
To me, it was to me. It didn't need to be overproduced the way it was. Mm-hmm. I was with you. To me, it was like once I started seeing AI shit, I don't give a shit that it brings changes your algorithm, all this stuff. It's just not legit. It's fake, and I use AI. I'm actually a fan of AI. I use it quite a bit with work. I use it a lot with my side projects, podcasts and stuff. But to make our show or make a show where AI is like a major part of it, no, I'm not interested in that at all. Not interested at all. I don't give a shit.
I mean, I think just the few seconds that I watched of it, it just seemed like somebody made up that whole thing. It never actually happened.
I know.
So I wasn't going to waste my time on it, unfortunately. Yep. The person I sent the link to knows quite a bit about Travis Walton, so we'll see if he comes on.
All right. Well, let's give me a heads up if you know they're coming on for sure. About when? Give me a heads up so I can.
I sent the link and then in Messenger, and I said, or do I need to email it? And I've not got. They've seen it, and I got no response yet. So.
Kelsey said it wasn't Connor. Our ceiling started pouring water, and Drew started yelling. Looks like we're getting close to being roommates.
Oh no, no.
Yeah. Okay.
Man, they've been. Yeah, it's always something here, there, everybody. But
I like your background. I mean, I like the
You
lights,
like
the
that?
candles, and but are you wearing a jacket?
no,
Okay,
short sleeves.
because I was
But
say
no,
it's pretty warm.
no. I've got my fan on over here, so you might hear some of that. But the frogs and everything else too. So yeah, the Bob Lazar, Travis Walton thing, I couldn't do it. If anybody else watched it, you said you watched some of it. What'd you think? Other than it was overproduced and
Honestly, I need to watch it again. Um, I need to watch it again.
did you not get much out of it, or
No, because I did, but at the same time too, I was like the um the AI shit started aggravating me, and it started like fogging my mind. It's like that was the distraction, and
Yeah.
I didn't care for that.
yeah? And so therefore, that's why we have all these data centers. You want to go there too?
Sure, I don't care.
Yeah. Well, they're bringing these data centers in. They're not wonderful at all, and they're bringing them into these rural areas,
Mm-hmm.
and they're very loud. They're wanting to bring one here close to, well, on Mammoth Cave. It's on top of Mammoth Cave. And I don't know how that's even legal, considering the environmental
Yeah.
problems that it's going to cause. Then I watched our governor say what he had to say about data centers, and I'm not going to go any further than that. But I don't know. Is it Japan or is it China that sinks all of their servers down into the ocean?
I guess China.
Okay.
Probably
Yeah.
another country that's freaking way ahead of us. Anyway, yeah. So we'll talk about Lazar and Walton in a moment, but let me start with check us. So today, June 26th, I thought on this day,
What happened?
what happened?
How many
All right,
years ago?
I just said, give me some of the great talking points of this day. So when it comes to music, on this day in 1977, it was Elvis's final concert.
No way.
Yes, way. In 1975, um, Sonny and Cher were legally divorced.
No.
I'm just going with what AI Gemini is telling me. 1979. This is staying with music and pop culture. 1979, disco hits Madison Square Garden, breaking a major venue barrier for the genre. The Village People became the first disco act to play Madison Square Garden.
That's insane.
Macho Man.
How much fun was that though back then?
I've got to be I need to, or what's that? I want to be and of course you're not looking up.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to go do it. Oh yeah, the YMCA. Sorry, I was trying to send to our guests. Sorry. But
All right. So in movies, 1979, James Bond Goes to Space, the 11th film in the 007 franchise, Moonraker, starring Roger Moore.
okay. Did you
Uh,
watch that? I never watched
no.
that.
Honestly, I wasn't a Roger Moore. I like Sean Connery. I like Piers. What's his name? What's his name? Pierce. Fuck. What's his name? Pierce.
Oh, Bronson. Pierce
Bronson.
Bronson.
Yeah, I like the Daniel Craig. I wasn't. Roger Moore guy. Stripes. 1981 made its premiere. in paranormal lore on this day was while the event itself occurred on June 24th, 1947, June 26th was the day the national media fully picked up the story of pilot Kenneth Arnold seeing 9 crescent-shaped objects over Mount Rainier. The news cycle coined the term flying saucer. This day in 1947, do the math. What is
So
that?
wasn't that
79 years? 70,
that's
79?
you're the Asian, you can do the math. I can't do that.
79 years. Flying saucer was coined. Wow. 1948, the lottery is published. Shirley Jackson's chilling, deeply uncanny short story about a dark ritual in a small American town was published in the New Yorker, sparking a wave of public outrage, canceled subscriptions, and permanent status in American Gothic literature. I don't know who the fuck Shirley Jackson and this lottery is. Do you know that?
No. That was way
1948, a little before our time.
yeah.
A little before our time. In the sports world, 1996, the legendary 50th NBA draft, widely cited as one of the most deepest and most talented draft classes in history. Allen Iverson went Allen Iverson went first overall. Ray Allen, Stephon Marbury, Steve Nash, Kobe Bryant were all drafted on this day. 2023, LeBron James goes number 1. The Cleveland Cavaliers officially selected King James with the first pick in the NBA draft. We all know how that has played out. That's a few things. 1906, first Grand Prix. PRX. My coworker Michael is a big Formula One, so if I'll have to play this little clip for him. First Grand Prix motor race in 1906. Charlie Chaplin in 1925. The Gold Rush premieres. 1974. The first barcode is scanned. Modern retail changed forever at a Marsh supermarket in Troy, Ohio, when a 10-pack of Wrigley's Juicy Fruit chewing gum became the first item scanned with a UPC barcode.
So what year was that?
74.
Wow.
Yeah. 1936, the first practical helicopter flight, the twin rotor Fokke, F-O-C-K-E, Wolf,
Fokke?
F-W, fuck you. Wolf 61 made his first successful flight in Germany. Where are we at? So yeah, okay. That's your history lesson for the day.
So have you seen, and it's been years ago, but where somebody did a barcode of a pack of Marlboro cigarettes, had it tattooed on their body, and it actually would ring up?
I mean, people are doing the QR codes on their body now. That is their way, yeah, because especially if they got a product or something, it's like, oh, here, scan my arm. Yeah, and you're going to go to all my social media pages and my website. And
gee, I wonder if this will scan. You think maybe
we can add something in there. It'd take you right to your OF page.
Oh, here we go.
Yes, here we go. Look, Daddy's got to retire soon. Come on.
Well,
work with me.
I've already said I won't be able to retire. I'll have to work until I die. So
we got a plan. We got a plan. And it involves a lot of lonely men.
You're awful.
No,
so our guest is having
just
problems.
Business. Yeah, I've got a problem. I've got a bladder problem.
We got to go pee again.
You talk to the audience, please.
I'm always talking. Okay.
Who is holy as
Oh my
dear.
gosh, we go through this every
I
time.
know. Tell me now so we don't have to go through
Well-
it anymore.
No, just leave you guessing. Go pee. Y'all see what I have to deal with all the time. So yeah, all right. I'm going back up here to some of these questions because I saw some really good ones. Let's see. I'm not gonna do that. Come on. I know I saw some other ones. Gotta go through. Okay, yeah, here we go. How do you know that they're not skin walkers and they take off their skins off and throw? Ew, they're not. Skinwalkers taking off their skin. That's like a snake up in your attic that goes through everything so they can take their skin off. Ugh, that's just nasty.
Skin off.
That's what Kevin does at night. Here we go. Tin foil like clothing. Physics. Kevin's going to take away my admin things after we keep doing this.
Yeah. Might need you.
There you go.
Let's talk disclosure.
Mm-hmm.
So to does me too. The visuals are amazing. So so here's a recap. So the Pentagon has done the Department of War has done their drops on what's it called again? It's called the acronym is Pursue. I'm trying to make sure what it stands for again. Pursue portal, which stands for something. So
Oh,
the first drop was May 8th, which had, and this is on their alien.gov site, or
yeah.
that first load had over 1 billion hits, which clearly means that there's a nice percentage of the world that is interested in this whole ET alien thing. That was the first batch. Batch 2 dropped on May 22nd, 2 weeks later. 50 additional videos, files heavily focused on firsthand civilian and military accounts. It included unreleased NASA recordings of astronauts describing fast-moving bright lights similar to Buzz Aldrin's famous encounters. Batch 3, the deep dive investigations, was released on, thank you, Esther, war.gov. Show that.
Yeah.
Oh, this is amazing.
Look, he just snapped his damn fingers at me.
To have someone with me and to be able to say it and do it. This is honestly the first time I've had someone in an admin role that can do this shit for me. I'm trying to read and okay, thank you. So yeah, so that batch 3 dropped June 12th. The payload, heavy integration of FBI domestic surveillance files, digital event reconstructions, and the detailed AARO memorandum regarding the multi-orb mothership encounters. The Department of War has already explicitly stated that they are actively compiling batch 4. So that's supposed to drop early July. What say you when it comes to all the everything they've dropped? Are you dazzled? Are you? I mean, obviously, there's some new stuff, a few, but most of the stuff they've dropped, us enthusiasts, you investigators, we already know of this shit. So what's been your take so far?
Me, I didn't even bother to look at this last one.
Well, pretend you did. Well, just give it what you know of. Have you? I mean, what's been your take? Do you feel like
It's crap. I mean, this is the stuff that we researched and move on.
Hmm.
Um, he, it seems like it's all lights in the skies. Mine's being blocked. That's the reason I'm asking you to do it.
yours? Wait a minute. Yours what's being blocked?
Every link, every way I've tried to send this link to this show to him is now being blocked.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
So I'm gonna have you send it to him. But and when it comes down to it, well, I'll just call him and then I can just put him near my mic.
No, I'm gonna send it.
Um. So, anyways, lights in the sky, and I know they gave us some amazing military
Sent.
footage.
Or,
Okay,
oh.
thanks. They've given that to us, and it's, I mean, we've never seen anything like that before, but it's still not fascinating enough to people who are enthusiasts or who have researched this topic. I don't care. But now there was a couple of, there's some good PDFs out there that's from back in the day um, that have been pretty awesome. Stuff that we've never heard about. It never hit the newspapers or anything like that. So I don't know. I just, like I said, I haven't even looked at this last bunch because I was so disappointed from the first one. Marco has joined the chat.
Hell yeah! I mean, we got a Marco sighting twice in one night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I don't know. Maybe I'll sit down sometime this weekend and go back through it and see if there's anything else that's real interesting that I'd like to talk about.
Okay.
So,
My
what do you think about it, though?
my quick take is that I'm not dazzled yet. Again, probably 90% of what's been dropped has already been told in various podcast or shows.
Mm-hmm.
I need the next step for me is experiencers.
Mm-hmm.
That's got to be it. People have to tell their story, and and I think I alluded to this last week when we had Eric on. Maybe it was last. If it comes out, these experiencers having all the shit that they've gone through, that they've said allegedly gone through, and then it comes out that yes, there are ETs, and ETs have been abducting or taking. If I'm an experiencer and I knew the government was in on it, oh man, I'm on the phone with every fucking local attorney, and we're all going to have a payday.
So, but we know this.
We know it.
We know that the government's been doing this. And that's like tonight, too. We talked about what we were going to talk about tonight. So I said something about the government or the conspiracy theories about stuff. Things that have came out that are absolutely true. That they came up with the term conspiracy. It's just a conspiracy. Well, that was to make you look stupid to everybody else. So, but they've all come out to be true. And there is a ton of them. And we could spend a good hour just touching on them and what was going on. In the UFO thing, they came up with that on purpose. So that was after Roswell, and it hit the newspapers. Do you think that the reason that they decided to call that a weather balloon and do all of that is because they recovered bodies?
You're talking about the Roswell thing?
Mm-hmm.
I'm a little iffy on Roswell. I honestly, I can see it being what they said, that it was
Mm,
balloons and crash dummies. And um, my thing is that if I understand Roswell right, is that from the time the crash occurred until the time the military got there was
hmm
days. Was days.
hmm But how remote was that area, though? I mean, when did they actually?
I just think if you're the military and supposedly alien or an alien craft crashed,
Hmm
it wouldn't have taken. My understanding is that it took almost a week before the military got there.
Yeah.
This wasn't like oh, the crash happened and the next morning the military was all there. My understanding it was like days up to close to a
hmm
week. I just think if it was really ETs, then they would have, and maybe could they, but then again, staying with this whole conspiracy shit, if it was ETs, maybe they did get there sooner and they just didn't. I don't know. I just at this point, I can't. I don't want to dwell on all those past stories. I'm in the
hmm
now. Just right now, I'm just totally engaged on what's going on, and I've always felt that we're not alone.
Right.
This is not our planet.
hmm
The world is older than 2,000 years than what a lot of religious people would think. It's billions of years old. The owners of this planet, the original inhabitants, were aliens. They've either they were here and they left, or they've just been here.
Right.
Um,
Well, in our oceans.
oh yeah, the ocean is what is it? 75% of the world is uh, underwater, and
Hmm
80+% of that has never been explored. I mean,
Oh, so they say.
so they say.
I'm sorry. You can't tell me we can send satellites that orbit the sun and have it melted, or send stuff to, well, a lot of the planets. I mean, we even went to Pluto.
We did.
So we flew by it.
Uh,
You not seen that? Okay. Anyway,
mm.
you can't tell me we
Is
don't have
Pluto a
stuff that can
planet
go
now?
into the.
Didn't they
No,
revoke
they
the
yeah,
planet
they
title from?
86 that.
Why did they do that?
So because it was smaller than the moon that was orbiting
Uh,
it,
okay.
so
Right.
it was tiny. Anyways, our guest has tried your link, my link, and it keeps telling him that the browser has blocked your mic and camera.
I have no idea what's up.
I don't either, because he didn't have a problem with it the last time we sent
He
him
didn't. He must have pissed
one.
off the people, or he said so. Oh, something
Oh,
popped up.
yes, yes.
I think
It says
it's not
device is not
connect. I
connected.
can't. I can't add him because it's not connected. He needs to. Damn it, Eric!
So
What'd you do
what
last week? Pretend it was last
so what
Friday.
it well, he was home and he might be trying to do it with his phone now.
Okay.
But it says to join the studio, edit your browser settings to allow StreamYard to access your mic and
Yeah.
slash camera. Then
Right.
refresh the page. And then it
Yeah.
says join without mic cam. So maybe if you hit that link, maybe if you hit the link that says join without mic and cam.
Mm.
What does
Come on, Easy E.
I
Easy
know,
E.
right?
I know, right? I know, right? 2027. You know what 2027 is? They're talking when the aliens supposedly, and what else? Well, I've already made a deal. Told you, if the aliens acknowledge they're here in 2027, I'll acknowledge MK.
All right. Oh,
Oh,
you've already
call,
acknowledged MK. You've
call
got a
me
whole
Kevin.
show with me with MK on it.
All right,
Yeah.
let's get
So
back
what's
to.
this thing that's supposed to come up? Was it August 24th?
But
or something like that of this year, where the gravity of the Earth is supposed to be non-existent for like 7 seconds. Then they're throwing all these videos out of everybody that's going to die.
I've
Planes
heard of
that are
that,
going,
but someone else can probably add to that. I'm not too
That's
familiar. I
crazy.
mean, I'm familiar with it. I don't know the logistics of that. So
yeah, that's crazy. Oh, Charles is in the room.
Charles.
Make sure there's no other program running that is using the camera. Okay.
That's a good, yeah. All right. All right. So that's it. Switch gears to Disclosure Day. Disclosure Day dropped Steven Spielberg's movie / documentary, dropped on June 12th. Depending on who you talk to, I mean, there's kind of a no gray area. People loved it or they hated it. Experiencers that I've talked to, experiences I've mentioned, Tiffany, acknowledged that she got very emotional watching it.
Okay, I can see that.
Yeah, hold on. That's Eric.
Oh,
hell no! Hold on, Eric. Let me change our screen. Is this it? No, what the hell? I gotta teach you this shit too, Mary. All right, so
there's not a lot of stuff you have to teach me, but this is part of its technology.
I'm gonna teach you to roll over.
Jesus Christ.
and then you bring Eric in when you say that.
What's up?
Now I have to leave. I have to leave and come back, call my therapist, see how she's feeling.
You should.
Yeah.
She's counting on you, brother. She's counting on you.
Yeah.
How are you, sir?
No, terrible. How you doing?
I'm good. Living the
great.
dream. Just hanging
That's
out
great.
here.
I just
Good to see you.
I just wanted to pop in with you guys on my phone. I have a very tiny, just really small buttocks, but sometimes it's required at the club. And the thing is,
well, no. It's really required. What?
You and I know, about the orange canisters and it's concentrate and you pour it into a whole gallon and it makes orange juice. You remember that stuff when we were kids?
Oh yeah,
Tang, right? Tang.
That's how my butt is.
Isn't
very
that Tang?
small.
It wasn't Tang. But this was seriously. It was frozen concentrate.
Yeah,
juice.
it's not Tang. It's
right.
not.
But
Tang.
am I wrong though? In the Tang is an orange thing, right? Was that?
Yeah, we can get into
the
NASA drink. The NASA drink. But the thing about my gluteus minimus is it's concentrate. You just have to add music. You know what I mean? And
well, let me guess. I got the music for you. Ready?
I got
Brown chicken, brown cow. Is that what you're trying to do?
I was trying to.
I applaud. Ever so slowly. Yeah.
What were you doing tonight that you couldn't be with us at the top of the hour?
He was having a good time.
Yeah, I made plans with friends. I'm a recluse, somebody like me would definitely be that, but so I try to defeat depression by shaking thy rumps, and it does help, mixture with alcohol and foolish, stupid people and karaoke and blah blah blah.
Do you sing? Do you do karaoke, or do you grab the mic and you take the stage and you sing?
No, nobody wants that.
But if you did, what would be your go-to song to sing?
My God, I talk to a lot of physicists, and you've got like the hardest questions.
Well, you're talking. I've got a PhD in whatever this
Bullshit.
is. Bullshit.
Nah, I just have a D.
Pretty hard PhD.
Mhm.
I don't know. If you were to get into music, experiencers, the visual, the understanding, the connection, magic carpet ride, revisit that shit. Revisit it.
I like that.
Mm.
Because you're going to see sound, vibrations, frequencies, alternate universes, all that stuff. I've never done mushrooms, but I
I
guess
want
I am
to.
one. Yeah.
I do want to. I have not. I've
Hell
never
no.
done a hallucinogen. I want to do it in a very, very controlled environment, so that someone will keep me from flying off a balcony because I think I can. I'm Superman.
You're
Okay.
just 10 feet up. You're good.
Well, I
know
don't
you
want to
are.
sprain my ankle or crack a nail.
You're
So
good. You're good.
Definitely
I don't know.
controlled, but I wake up every day that way, so I don't need substance or anything like that. But
Mm-mm.
had to give up bourbon. I'm getting a little old, but I like a beer. A couple of beers while I'm having fun. So,
well,
Oh,
let's
yeah.
have fun. It's all about having fun.
well, it makes
This
me
is
look better. So if beer makes you look better, then you're more
beer
attracted to
goggles.
females. And well, that's not a good idea either. We're gonna have to talk about that offline.
We do.
Yeah, that's not a good idea.
That or insert turtle porn onto the. I have to admit.
So
I have to
that
admit.
popped up on my feed today. It was sea turtles doing it.
Oh
sea
no,
turtle.
she's
Really?
graduated.
No sound. But you could see all
Sea
the
turtle?
stuff.
Really?
Sea turtles.
Yeah.
Really?
See, that's what I'm doing. I'm creating a problem, and after that, we're all gonna have a support group on how to get off of this.
Off a turtle porn.
No, I don't want to get off this anytime soon.
Yeah, I learned that. I learned it from the Ford Motor Company. Just make something that's gonna break down eventually and come by and be the hero.
Yes.
There
Yes.
you go. There you go.
Oh,
See, why are we actually trying, Maria? Why are we trying to negotiate with Eric to come on, be on with us on a Friday night when he should just get? I thought you gave him the memo that said the expectation is that he should be on with us.
No,
Well-
I told him to go shake his rumpus.
yeah. Well, I set it up.
Well,
a long time
okay.
ago. I set it up a long time ago. I was going to go out and all that stuff. Matter of fact, I left the club. I backed that ass in to go hang out with you guys because that's how stupid I am.
Aw.
All the
But
lights
now-
and lasers
okay.
and shit, they're
Wait
missing
a
me.
minute.
Oh,
Did you give up a sure thing or anything for us? I'd be very
yeah.
impressed if you
Absolutely.
told
Yeah.
someone no, not tonight. I've got to hang out with Marie and Kevin.
Nah, I don't chase girls. They chase me.
Exactly.
They're going to lose. They're going to lose.
But I am proud of Eric because you went out last Sunday with
Yeah.
one of your friends to go eat.
Mhm.
And then less than a week later, you go to the club. I'm very proud of you.
I'm working on it. I don't tend to, when you leave, God, when you leave a fraudulent society to understand the totality of reality, it's hard to fit back in the box. You can't fit back in.
Mhm.
And you watch, they stand and talk about football and Honey Boo Boo and all these things they're so fascinated about. It's like, I'm going to work 80 hours this week just to pay for my distractions because I can't handle reality.
Mhm.
To reinsert yourself back into the matrix to, almost pretend, but, then get into a moment where you can actually feel like you're having a good time, and, whatever. I don't know, therapy. I don't know what my problem is, but, I try.
Well, it's like that reel that you sent me not long ago that said that when you're intelligent, it's hard to be with around people that are not your level.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm a chameleon. I hang out with my brothers. I love my Jewish friends. I love my Indonesia friends. I love my people
You
from
love, you just
Uzbekistan.
love, you love.
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't drop your bread in Uzbekistan. I care about that shit. You know, I was just
Yeah.
talking to some of my friends in the Philippines. Now they're
That's-
actually getting it down right now in the Bulacan. Whoop whoop. You know they've got their Red Horse beer. They've got their the homemade moonshine made out of coconut. They get their karaoke going on, and they're like, "What's up, Eri? ¿Cómo está?" You know, okay long. And I'm like, yeah, I'm okay long as hell, you know. So, you know, that's how they say they're okay. Okay long, you know. And if you want to look at Maria, my friend, the way you normally do, but from a different place on the other side of the world, you just call her
Mm.
Maganda. But yeah,
Oh,
yeah, you got to
Magan,
Maganda.
really?
Yeah, you
Okay.
got to put your vocals all the way up to the fluffy stuff. See the fluffy stuff? See what I'm doing with my mouth right now?
Yeah.
What you're doing with your mouth is kind of turning me on, but keep
oh
going.
my
Right.
God.
Sorry.
So you got to lean
Don't.
all the way in.
I'm still straight. Just saying.
Yeah, you
He's
got to
got a
lean
good
in.
mouth.
Oh,
Come
I'm
on.
trying to teach you a different,
Exactly.
culture.
Exactly.
When you Maganda, you have to lean all the way in and touch the fluffy stuff with your lips, kind of tickle that shit. Maganda.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So if you fly overseas,
This is the part of this. This is the time of the show, people. Make sure your kids are asleep and not listening.
You got your headphones
This is adult time. This is adulting. You know, we're
no, all you're saying is pretty, but you have to do it. You don't have to, there's meaning in words. I understand that.
Mhm.
But Maganda, you got to say pretty and mean that shit,
Mm.
Throw up
Yeah.
leaves, bang your chest.
Yeah.
Maganda.
A big silverback gorilla.
I think he's feeling it. I really think he's feeling it.
He needs to.
I'm getting to. Let's how about Maria? Let's do this.
Well, thanks
Tomorrow-
for today's episode.
Tomorrow night at this time.
Yeah.
Let's add him to the live stream.
Oh, you're hilarious. You're hilarious. So, anyway, let's get back to
our regular scheduled
program. Yes.
Check this
We're
out.
all reading,
I'm
we're all
glad-
reading the teleprompter, right?
yeah, we're all
Right
doing
now.
this. Now
Hang
check
on, let
this.
me let my cat in. I'll be right back.
Oh, here we go. Kitty.
See, you called her Maganda, and she's got to let her cat in.
Maganda.
You did a great job. Look at her. She's up and gone.
She's
It worked. It worked.
Where you're located in Arkansas?
Yeah.
Can you, or is that you're not under witness protection or anything, right?
I was when I was a kid, but not now.
For real?
Yeah.
Are you serious? Really?
Yeah.
Can you say why, or give us any hint of why you would be?
Oh, of course I can. Of course I can. My. It was weird for me because my mom and dad seemed to be happy. I was 5 years old, and I was living, a normal life. And one day, this military man shows up in BTUs with my grandmother, and they were both trying to get me to warm up to him. And as a little kid, I noticed that. I saw that. I was like, something's wrong. I don't like this. And before I knew it, they were getting married. And we left my dad and we flew to Arkansas. Well, over the years, he was a very stern, mean man. But over the years, I found out that they were trading guns for opioids in Southeast Asia and Vietnam, and that they got caught. So in order for him to not go to federal prison, he rolled on them, all the names and all that stuff. And so he got put under the Federal Witness Protection Act. And so by the time I was 9, they caught up to him. They killed him right in front of me. They murdered him. And
good Lord. You witnessed this at the age of 9.
Yeah.
dude. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
So after that, we were still targets. So there was a guy by the name of Toby Wilson that actually escaped prison to try to kill me and my mom to protect the other names that didn't come out, but he actually got caught. I found that out recently because my mother died and she had all the newspaper clippings and all that stuff.
Holy hell.
Yeah.
Good
So he was
Lord.
either Green Beret or CIA. And recently I've been working with a regressionist of what he might have done to me as a child. And I don't mean sexually. I just mean that
I got you.
MK Ultra, noticing that.
Way to plug our show.
Yeah, noticing that, I was in the gay program. We moved every 2 months and I was in the gay program. I was a dumbass kid. Why are you going to put me in the gifted and talented? Why are you going to put toothpaste on wires and make me stare at a screen? And, there's so many things going throughout my past that I'm just trying to discover. And it's depressing. It's like everybody had mommies and daddies and kisses and cartoons and all this shit. And, I'm over here like a dried up gym sock going, help me. It sucked. But you learn how to.
That's what to say. That's your life. You didn't know anything different.
Yeah.
Well, this is my whole take too. When it comes to people, shit. Do I need to go there?
No,
it's a religious thing, and probably shouldn't go there. But my take when it comes to the whole God thing, if there was truly a loving God out there, then shit wouldn't happen to bad people. Shit wouldn't happen to kids. Shit wouldn't happen to, there wouldn't be a children's ward, a cancer ward at a children's hospital.
No,
you're wrong. I'm wrong?
Yeah.
Talk to me. Chat me up, brother. I need to be convinced, because
I believe in God probably more than any preacher that has ever walked into any damn church in my existence.
But what's your definition of God?
My 3-pound brain couldn't possibly fathom.
It's not the old. Hold on. All right, let's do this. It's not. I'm an agnostic atheist. I believe in some type of a higher power, but I'm not. I will never buy into the narrative that there's this old man in the sky that's the genie that's granting everyone's fucking wishes.
No way.
I literally had this, Maria. I'm gonna share this both of you. Within probably been 3 weeks ago, within the last month, I had this little chat with a friend who literally, he's very religious, and we somehow got to talking. The God thing came up, and he literally told me that God answers all of his prayers. And I was like, WTF. I'm like, are you fucking serious? I'm like, crazy. Well, then I said, okay, if you really believe that, please tell me the key words you use to God so that I can use those same words to pray to this God to help the less fortunate.
If God fixed everything for you, you would never struggle. And if you never struggled, you never cried.
I'm buying that.
And if you never cried, you'd never have compassion to anyone else that would ever cry. So it's the ability to look at the people around you and find their compassion and their empathy through pain. Everything has to have pain to grow. Everything on this planet has to have pain to grow. Everything. Without resistance, there is no growth.
Mm-hmm.
There is none whatsoever. I gotta hit the gym. I gotta put my skinny butt back together so I can just be built and still have a skinny ass. My ass has the inability of God because it won't grow. It will not grow. Even with my twerking resistance, it will not grow. So my ass, it's without God. But everything
else. Is there any way, Eric, that we can get you to stand up and back up to
Twerk.
the camera and twerk for us?
No,
Please.
that's we're gonna have to
Please.
we're gonna have to do OnlyFans for that. You know, the
I
economy.
will. Yeah, well, I will. That's even better. It's
Have you seen the
business.
gas prices?
At this
And,
point,
you
it's
know, we're gonna
business.
need a microscope where we can zoom in and see alleged ass. It's gonna be a difficult process, but I believe in us.
That's awesome. Awesome. What? Here's something that came up recently, and I want your take. There's a YouTube post where Travis Walton and Bob Lazar got together.
Yeah,
Now the YouTube,
Should see that
I was
crap.
telling Maria that I watched probably a third, maybe even a 20%. I don't know, just a brief, and I was very turned off by the fact that it was so overproduced. There was a lot of AI involved, and where they could have just had a conversation. But nonetheless, you've got two guys in the UFO lore that Bob Lazar, his time at Area S4, Area 51 S4,
11 miles south of Area 51.
yes,
He wasn't cleared for Area 51. It was just a S4 project.
S4, right. And then obviously Travis Walton, who had the encounter in the 70s that led to a movie. They got together. I'm looking at some notes here.
We were roommates, right? Me and Travis.
Him and Travis.
No, really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah, we were roommates.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hold that thought. Let me get this. So I'm looking at the talking points from this video. They talk about the craft comparison. They were sharing their takes on the visual of the craft that involved the blueprint, the interior architecture, the material, and the glow. They talked about the movie, Hollywood versus reality. I'm gonna and I did not know you were a roommate with Travis. But let's start with Bob Lazar. What's your take with Bob? Were you buying or selling Bob Lazar?
I never met him, so I don't know him.
But
and I get attacked a lot. Yeah, I get attacked a lot. About people that don't know me. They're like, "Oh, Eric Mitchell is lying and this and that." It's like, you don't know me. How could you possibly? My entire case hasn't come out yet. I don't ever make money.
Let me pause you for a second. You did something with Maria where you shared a take on a thing that I need to do from a personal,
like that thing I did
medical thing. It was colonoscopy. Yeah. You shared that, and when the truth is, I mean, you were spot on. I have been putting this off for years.
Oh, you're talking about that? Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And for you to put that,
sorry, brother,
share that with her. No, it's all good. For you to share that with Maria, it was like, oh,
time to pay attention.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I mean,
brother.
my dude might.
I didn't have your number. I would have just called you to directly.
Oh, I can handle that. I can do that.
But I touched on this last
week too.
Yeah, Eric, you
that laugh.
That laugh is because he's like this about the time you would call him at night, and you would never get a word in.
Yeah, but if I called him directly, it would have been a very long conversation.
You know what, Eric? What are you doing in October? At the end of October?
Celebrating my birthday.
Really? You know what? Let's talk to him offline, Maria, because Maria and I are doing something at the end of October.
We've decided to make that a yearly thing.
It's our yearly thing. We were at Panama City last fall. We plan on doing Florida or Gulf Shores, I think. Mm-hmm. If you're not busy, I want this dude to hang with us. I will take care of this. All he has to do is hang with us. So.
I'll
Yeah.
fly out. Yeah, yeah,
Well, we'll talk. We'll talk.
Yeah.
yeah. But you just got to look at the
Just bring your own booze.
yeah, the plane is always-
BYOB.
yeah,
I always
yeah.
want to tell people that BYOB.
Yeah, the plane is always welcoming for me to bring my own booze.
Oh, yeah.
We've got Breeze Airlines. Maybe we might have to figure out
Now,
if we could use that Breeze for him.
Yeah,
I would do it. Well, no, we have to use it by August, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe use that
Never
bonus.
mind. Strike that.
We'll figure something out.
We'll figure something.
So I left Arkansas because my daughter got accepted to a college in Maine, and she was young, very young student. She graduated early, so I wanted to make sure that she was safe and okay, and try to get into her, a dormitory or something like that. So I was able to leave Milk Lane. I wanted to live a normal life after that, and Bear told me, he said, Eric, no matter where you go, it's going to follow you. And, he was right.
Mhm.
So let's skip over that to Audrey Hewins. Jesus Christ. And this stuff is going to come out here pretty soon. And
Yeah.
I don't know how it's going to come out, but I'll try to make it a soft landing for her, and one.
What's her name? Who is that?
Audrey Hewins.
I don't know that name. So
There's a reason for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But so Audrey ran Starborn Support for over 20 years, and it was a support group for experiencers. She did a great job, had a twin sister, and we meet up. I'm helping her with experiencers, and we're doing a lot of big things, like really big things. And we fly out to a conference. Now, mind you, this is the toughest bitch I've ever met in my life.
Mhm.
Physically, emotionally, mentally, this girl is something else. Don't get in her way. Like, do not get in her way. But if she loves you, she's the most beautiful flower you could ever touch in the universe.
Mhm.
So we go to a conference, and we watch a few talks, shake a few hands, and then we walk into the book signing area, and there's Travis. Well, I know Travis, and there's a reason I know Travis. We're the only two people that have been knocked down by this blue energy coming out of the same looking craft. So
Right.
obviously we met Travis and talked, and behind closed doors we can say things that only he and I can relate to. You don't say it publicly because everybody's scratching their head like, oh, what do they mean? What do they just say? But if you're bunk pals, it's like, hey, after our pillow fight, we can talk about what's in our hearts, right? Just trying to be relatable, and I'm not good at that. But so I was like, and Audrey stopped and she grabbed my hand, and I'm looking at her and I'm like, what's going on,
wrong?
sweetie?
Yeah.
What's up? And she goes, oh my God, that's Travis Walton. I was like, yeah, it's Travis Walton. Let's go talk to him. I know him. She was like, oh my God, you know him? And I'm like, yeah, of course I know him. We've talked quite a bit.
Because I'm Eric Mitchell.
I'm nobody special. But she couldn't move her legs. I'm trying to pull her. She's like a 5-year-old girl at this point. And I'm like, Audrey, come on. She's like, no, I don't have enough makeup. And, I didn't shave my legs. And I'm like, you're not wearing shorts. You can't see your legs. What are you fucking doing right now? Like, I'm trying to make sense of what's going on. I've never seen Audrey act that way. So I'm literally dragging her to his booth, and he's signing books and stuff like that. And I was like, hey, Travis, what's up, bro? How you doing? This is Audrey, my good friend. She does a great support group. She's a big pillar in the community. I'm so surprised you guys haven't met, but, and they're just staring at each other. Nobody's saying a word. And I'm like, oh my God, you two are making me sick. It's just like this.
It's like, do you say, get a room?
Yeah. Right off the bat. I was disgusted. I'm like, come on, guys, don't do this right here. Especially not in that quiet space in which my brain lives. So, yeah, they fell in love immediately. like
Aw.
immediately, like a hotel room that night, but donkey donk. Hope the kids are asleep, but so he comes home with us, and he's still got his house in Snowflake, and it's full of books. And I mean, when you say full of books, if this house ever catches on fire, you're gonna see it from Sirius B.
Oh,
I mean,
wow.
he's got books stacked everywhere, just information highway. Um, but yeah, we lived together for like 8 months. We went to conferences together and ate breakfast in our underwear. I mean, we got to know each other really well. So yeah, I know I know Travis. And
That's
if you go to
crazy.
Audrey Hewen's Facebook page, I know there's a lot of skeptics out there. Hello, skeptics. How are you?
Hmm.
Go to her Facebook page. She took so many pictures of me and Travis doing all kinds of stuff. And so the evidence is out there.
Yep.
Eric,
She's
can I-
still doing pretty
Go ahead. Go ahead.
well right now. I mean,
No.
okay, just
No,
breathing.
she's breathing, but that part of the story is going to be really difficult.
Her name's Audrey.
Audrey Hewins. Yeah, that
Is
part of the
she-
story is really difficult. So I'm working on trying to emotionally put myself together and release what happened.
Yeah.
Has she told her story?
No,
Mm-mm.
no, I'm gonna have to tell her for her.
Okay. All right.
That'll happen one of these days, but
One of
not
these
too
days.
soon.
Now,
I'm
Eric,
working
I got to ask you this, and this I'm not trying to put you on the spot, and you can answer however you want.
Everybody else does. Why not?
All right, that's fair. I'm putting you on the fucking spot. So, with your superpowers that this is me. I'm labeling you with superpowers.
That's what the Japanese say. Oh, Eric's son, you have superpower.
Superpower.
And that's Parliament, for Christ's sake.
Yeah.
Say it. Me love you long time.
That's
All right. So
You are putting me on the spot. $5. You know what?
$5.
Yeah,
I've got $10. I do have.
No,
I do.
no.
I Venmo you $2. I Venmo you $2.
No, the economy's bad. I really
No.
love you, but I'm thinking $15.
I talked to my Thai mother. She loved my dad a long time, and Dad gave her $10 for no holla.
Oh my God! Would you stop? There was 3 kids. Come on,
Okay,
Four kids.
$10,
4 kids. Sorry.
$10
So-
fried shrimp.
I've got to ask you this, Eric. I'm hungry now. I want
Yeah, I know, right? Where's
want
the
some
fried rice when you want it?
fried rice and egg roll.
Mhm.
And I want to read a fortune cookie so I can tell what I'm doing tomorrow.
Oh yeah,
All
my
right.
last fortune cookie. Never
right.
pray reapfrog with unicorn.
All right. For the people, I am half Asian. I can get away with talking like that and saying shit like that. All right.
I'm a third-degree black belt raised by Asians.
You look like a bat. I think you're a ninja. I bet you can be a great ninja.
Well, I'd have to fly overseas and train. And, I'm used to abuse, so why not?
Let's
All right,
go.
we got to
Let's fucking go.
we got to get Eric on vacation with us. We'll talk about that later.
So,
So,
I'll go and need one.
all right. So this is where I'm not trying to put you on the spot, but I am. Eric, you've got superpowers. Clearly, you have this. Your brain is turned on in a
With
way
turtle.
that not other people are, mine or whatever. When it comes to, we were talking at the beginning of the show, we were talking disclosure, and there's several batches, and this is all right. I'm gonna share. I'm kind of distracted, and it's Eric's fault.
No, I'm wearing
Oh my
pants.
God! Here we go.
I am wearing pants this whole time. You can't be distracted.
You stand up and prove that. But for the record,
No.
I'm kind of
Absolutely not.
I don't. Does it make me weird that I will like?
You like?
I'm just
Do I need to get a turtle?
no. I'm literally in
Oh, look
Beavis
who's
and
entered the
Butthead
chat.
mode. You know when Beavis and Butthead back on MTV would do reaction to videos. I want to do like a reaction. I want to do a Beavis and Butthead reaction to this.
Are you
What
really
in
going
the
to show
hell
this?
is this? Holy hell!
What are you doing?
It's you two. I mean, okay, I get that. Okay, all right.
Yeah, let's get us
Okay,
banned quickly.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that's better. Yeah.
All right, I don't know what the fuck that is. All right, so Eric, not to put you on the spot, you're when with what you when it comes to this this whole disclosure thing, as an experiencer, what is really the end game here with this disclosure? Whether it's the government or Pentagon has truly control, which I don't think they do. What is happening here? Tell us? Can you tell us what for the remainder of the year, or well, let me back up. There's this narrative that in 2027 it will be fully disclosed that ETs have been here. They've always been here. Blah blah blah. It will come out in 2027 that they're here. They'll acknowledge whatever. As an experiencer, do you get those vibes? Do you get are you in the know with what the hell's going on? I mean, are you I'm thinking you might get that, Zoom meeting, that memo from the aliens, when they say, all right, the time is now. We're going to announce our presence.
Well, I want that to be simple for you. I want that to be simple for me. I want that to be simple for everybody. So the first part of your question is that I'd like to simplify that. Disclosure is absolutely not a president standing in front of a podium saying this is real.
Mm-hmm.
That's not what disclosure is. What disclosure is a personal zeitgeist. I eat pizza, you eat pizza, we both like pizza. And what happens inside of my mouth is completely different than what happens inside of your mouth, but we both agree that is pizza. And we agree on it. So we have affinity together. We can work together on this. But your own personal disclosure is the most important thing. It is the only disclosure. And thousands of people every day are starting this for the first time. Right. So the information that they see is going to be that first flavor of what it means to them, what it feels like to them. And that's a very different thing than it is to everybody else out there. So where is the truth? Now I have to find the truth. Now we go into mashed potato mountain syndrome, where you're forgetting about your wife and your husband and everything else. And you have to just study and study and study and try to find out the truth. What does this mean? So the world's going to go through this rabbit hole, and not all at the same time. Some of us are from way back in the day. Some of us are very new just right now. And so that's a very important thing. Another thing is we've got nuclear weapons all over the place. Mm-hmm. And when we go through this amazing change of spirituality, not religion, but spirituality, we are typical ego that operates all the time is going to take a notch down. Mm-hmm. And when that happens, everyone's going to look into spirituality and not religion. And when you go through that rabbit hole, it's going to go through a lot of changes as well. You're humbled.
Right.
And that makes the nuke button look pretty tasty for some really bad people. Another thing that we're looking at is AI. That is a virtual prison for anyone that's going to sign up for it. It looks great. It looks wonderful. Look at people in their 20s. Look at people in their 30s. They're literally in their mom's basement with Cheeto dust stuck in their braces on Twitter, knowing it all. Wait till you put them in a virtual world where they have no idea what reality is. They're halfway there already, you know. And propaganda, you know, how could you use AI for propaganda? I can control your entire reality with AI. So we've got a lot of problems to face, but it is a possible golden age for people to use empathy, people to use intuitive ability, people to use their heart to connect and love one more time. One more time. We got one last chance. People back in the 40s, they all loved each other. They never lied to each other. And if they did it, it was for a reason. Now
See,
we live in a
this is where I think I think for me as an enthusiast, it's like pumping the fucking brakes, and I want to talk to right now experiencers more so than ever because
should.
of this disclosure thing. All the shit that experiencers have gone through, this is their vindication, and I'm all for it. I'm like, every one of the experiencer, anybody who has had an encounter or something, that this is where I'm like, this is their big fuck you to everyone that
Maria,
that downplayed their stories because it seems so, you know, crazy over the top.
that's so
But
weird, Maria. Does he like wear flip flops? And when he's really making a point, like all of his toes just kind of go up and down like
He
that?
doesn't wear flip flops. He wears the sandals.
I do have like
the sliders where it goes over his
Whoa.
whole thing.
Well,
Yeah.
you know, Eric, don't be Snoop Dogging to my world. You
Well,
know what?
that's-
If you're gonna hang out with me,
You invited him in. You're done.
no, I'm just
period.
saying for the
There you go.
record, if he's gonna hang out with me in a night where you know we're not streaming, but he wants to mentally hang out with me, just can you give me a heads up? I want to make sure I'm dressed accordingly. I want to make sure my make.
Make sure his legs are shaved.
Yeah, read this out.
Dina said, "Turn on your heart light."
Not my legs, Maria. My
It doesn't matter whether you're Asian. You don't have that much hair. Doesn't matter.
yeah, well, I do.
Dina said, "Turn on your heart light. Let it shine wherever you go. Let it make a happy glow for all the world to see." That was that
Sing it.
Neil Diamond.
You're gonna sing that song. You know, you can't say it. You gotta sing it.
No, you don't want me to sing, honey. I can't carry a tune in the bucket.
Come on.
You can sing. I can't. You
Eric
got that
was
blessing.
Eric was doing karaoke night. Come on, Eric, sing it.
No, I can't. I can play the hell out of music, but I can't, I don't think I can sing. I don't have a voice for it.
What is up with this flip flop? What did you start with the flip flop thing?
Blew out my. It's a song.
Oh, it's a song. Okay.
Oh, and for you, Bob.
Okay.
For
Okay.
Kevin, Bobby got done with his ice cream. So.
Okay, you did. Okay. All right.
Well, it's getting late, and
It is.
I didn't get my nightclub thing on, so I'm gonna grab a beer. You guys mind?
No, go for it.
Actually, can we
Ladder
take
break?
let's take
Refill?
2 minutes. You everybody get a refill. We'll be right back. People in the chat. We're gonna
we
do
can't-
this. Let's talk until we pass out. How about that?
We can't do that because it's live.
We are.
We can leave.
No,
They'll know.
hold on. I think I've got.
Or
something
I'll
we-
stay. You guys go get your stuff, and then I'll get mine.
No. Let me see.
Uh-oh.
Literally take me 14
let's-
seconds.
14 seconds. 14.
Because his fridge is right
Oh, there it is, right here. There you go.
Oh,
Look at that.
Regrets. I've had a few, but then again,
Isn't the tattoo where the guy says
you
regrets?
mention.
He's singing. Here we go. We're gonna get banned.
Are we gonna get banned? What are we getting banned for? I totally missed that.
It was something I said. I'm sure of it.
I don't
It
give a
had
fuck.
nothing to do with
You
you.
know what?
It
If we
was
get
him
banned, we
singing.
get
It's
banned.
gonna be copyrighted. All right. So, Eric, let's talk about Dr. Michael Masters. Is that right?
Oh
That's the last name?
shit! So you saw that, huh?
No, what's up with this?
So everybody needs to see that because I remember when you told me about this that happened.
Yeah,
Oh, I gotta pull
made
this up.
national news. Yeah,
It
And
did.
that was a year old. You're talking about the one where he was with Ross?
yeah,
Yes,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Yeah. And he literally, I mean, Ross Coulthard, for better for worse, he's my guy right now when it comes to.
Well, he should be. He should be. But how are you gonna come at me like that? You're like, this is so yesterday, and I'm like, no, it was a big deal.
Yeah, big deal.
But
So
no,
we got a
Ross.
question real quick.
Go ahead.
Eric, were you ever scared of your experiences?
I always am.
Scared? Legit scared? Or
Yeah, yeah. Well,
okay,
fear comes from a place of the unknown. So if
okay,
you don't know, fear exists.
that's fair.
There are people that are scared to death of sharks, right? I mean, there's a dorsal fin. We're not going to go swim right now. But
Because I hear the music whenever I get in the ocean.
dun, dun, yeah,
Mhm.
or near the toilet. But the thing is, people fear of the unknown. So there's people that study sharks their whole lives, and they jump in the ocean and they swim with sharks because they're aware. So of course I'm going to be scared. This is very unknown. I don't understand these people that are like, my ET friend came and everything was fine. Oh hell no! I lose my
Mm-mm.
morning boner. I loss of appetite. I'm not going to have coffee that day. I mean, yeah, really, it's scary because it's the unknown. If I was able to adapt, and yeah, it's taken me 14 years to adapt. It still uh, bothers me. I've got scars on my body that you wouldn't believe. But at the same time, is that the most harm I'm going to consume? I've got glasses on my face from an electromagnetic field that pushed and pulled on my eyes, where I've got to wear reading glasses to see, far away and up close. So yeah, there are dangers, and you don't get a warning list, like, hey, don't do this, don't do that. You just learn. And so yeah, I do have a sense of fear, but also I've learned maybe walking in 25%, I can surpass what a lot of people would pee on themselves with. If I had a whole group of the toughest bikers in the world come hang out with me during an experience, I'd be the only one left. I can promise you that.
That's
Real-
and this doesn't
Marie,
come anywhere.
humor me and acknowledge to our audience really who Eric is. I mean, this is. I have to admit, as an enthusiast, I'm I'm a legit skeptic. You're gonna
Me
have
too.
to convince me,
Yeah, I'm a
and
skeptic too.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
you got to show me. You got to show me before I believe. I get that.
I'm
And that's what a lot that Eric went through. So he hooked up with an investigator that did testing on him and things like that, and to get results of, I don't want to call it parlor tricks, but that's what I feel that he did to you. But it was good
well,
evidence. I mean, you
oh
got to
no, hold on,
see,
parlor trick. What are you talking about? What?
like he would do testing on him, psionics and stuff like that, which put him on
You're
a motor, get him drunk, put him on a motorcycle, and send him down the fucking road and see what he can do.
It was a
Um,
little
really?
more. It was a little more complicated than that, but yeah, it was
a little
psionic.
bit more, but that's kind of the
Yeah,
nitty gritty of it.
it was psionics training.
But but the reality is, Eric, was all the tests, people that have come into your life and tried to understand you, share your story. Do you feel do you feel like those people are legitimately doing you doing a
No.
service for you. No.
No,
No,
God,
okay.
absolutely not.
Okay.
I'm a damn commodity. I've dated
So-
3
so-
reporters, for Christ's sake.
So
Yeah.
they're so in fairness, basically what you're saying is that the people that are they're serving their agenda, not
Yeah.
yours.
Oh, yeah,
That's-
absolutely.
fuck
Absolutely.
that. God damn
Absolutely.
it. God damn
Well,
it.
but Eric,
Everybody loves you.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eric
Hate
wanted
that.
to find out the science
that.
to this.
I know.
He-
I'm getting that.
So, but
yes.
that's how he had to pull himself away from the person that saved him, that tried to hold him down, keep him in fear, like, our government tells you, just keep them afraid, and then they won't do anything else. But Eric got away from that and started going more towards the science, and that's where you got with all of your professors and scientists and their
PhDs, anthropology,
all of that.
all that stuff, you know. And,
So-
and for 80 years, it wasn't. This is what really pissed me off, guys. These people are carting me around like some sort of commodity. And I'm like, okay, when am I going to meet the scientists? When am I going to meet the big people? When am I going to meet the people that can show me data about what's going on with me? And there wasn't any. They just pretended. And it was all like a
Right.
show, a facade, a circus. And I was like, fuck that. No, hell no.
Mhm.
What after happened to me and my children? And I'm supposed to be a circus act? Remote view my keys because I've lost them? No.
Mhm.
You know, so I did.
Mhm.
I turned to science, and I turned hard. You know, I got with Dr. Edgar Mitchell. I got with Ray Hernandez. He was a client of mine at the time. He was going through hell.
Mhm.
And just like we're doing right now, we had a couple of beers and we thought, you know what? Let's do the world's first academic studies into experiencers. And I love the fact that he looks this shit up half the time. So you can find out. It was called the Free Organization. And they wrote a book after our study called Contact Modalities. And it was a 980-page book. So if you're looking at a nothing, there's going to be a paragraph. We found nothing. Happy holidays, right?
Yeah.
But what happened was a 980-page book written by over 20 PhDs. And
Mhm.
when you arm yourself with that kind of data, you can go to Harvard, you can go to Stanford, you can go to these universities and say, look, hey, I heard you were a scientist. Matter of fact, it says it right there on your PhD. I want you to look at my data and tell me I'm wrong. That's it. That's all. And they would go down that rabbit hole. Weeks later, they'd be like, oh my God, do you have more data? And I'd say, well, as a matter of fact, I do. Tell your friend Bob about it. I want to hear his opinion. So the email chain started to get bigger and bigger and bigger. More universities, more individuals, where it's so much now. All you need to do is take away the social stigma where they're not going to be punished at their university, and they'll give you all the information you ever wanted. And it's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. It's more than any sci-fi movie you've ever seen. It's amazing. And it's going to be a new reality, a complete new reality. Everything we know about reality is going to be not left untouched. Everything. And I live that world now. And I look at people every day thinking, how are they going to swallow this? How are they going to handle it? And so it needs to be a slow process, of course. I understand that. But the outcome is vast.
Remind me, Eric, who's controlling this narrative of disclosure? Our government or the ETs?
That's a good question.
Neither. It's private
Neither?
industry. Yeah, it's private industry. Lockheed Martin, Boeing, Raytheon, all those companies that are
They're
making.
controlling.
Yeah, they make billions of dollars off of this tech.
No, I get that.
But they shoot down or they collect from gifting sites, because we do have gifting sites. And we back engineer this technology, build $1 billion a year companies, making cell phones and cars and parts and all that stuff. Billions and billions of dollars. They've got more money than our government. They've got more power than our government. They've got more tech than our government. And now we're poking that bear?
So basically what you're saying is whatever the Pentagon, Trump, President Trump, all that, the stuff they disclose is not on, not ugh.
It's crap. They're just giving you the tip. That's it.
Just the tip.
Just
the tip. But
Just
and
the
here's the but I also think, Eric,
shame on you.
Please tell Maria right now. Not only is she getting the tip from the government, I think she's going to get the whole insertation or whatever that word is. I don't know. I think
you need to quit drinking.
Did I just make a
yeah,
word?
move your shoulders when you say that, man. I do private lessons.
What? Eric, you have to be, well, for our show, for our purposes here, the conduit of what the fuck is going on here, because my thing is that
experiencers are
exactly,
and they're hiding them.
Exactly.
They will not let the experiencers go to Congress.
No,
they will not.
I was called by Bob Kavanaugh in the CIA in 2016.
Wow. Okay.
Every major, well-known experiencers, Allagash twins, Travis Walton, the Hewins twins, every major case was called to this location in Vermont back in 2016. And Bob Kavanaugh, our smoking man, he's an experiencer. He's always gave us a ton of information, sat us down. He said, look, there's going to be an article in the New York Times next year, 2017, and they're going to start their narrative and their disclosure. He said, the reason why we're having this meeting is because they're going to leave you out. Travis is getting old. The Hewins twins are compromised. The Allagash twins are compromised. I'm the only one left of that whole crew. The only one left. And I don't want that responsibility. But how can I walk away?
Ignore it.
How can I walk away from that many experiencers? There's no way. I don't look like Fabio. I don't have a 200 IQ. There's nothing special about me. How the hell am I the last man standing?
No, that's bullshit, Eric. There is something. No, there is something special about you, because you are involved in all this, for better or for worse. You are.
All I do. I don't have hobbies. I don't golf. I don't watch.
I honestly think that the reason that they kind of do leave you alone is because you stay so involved, and you're not leaving the scientists and the PhDs alone.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. If anything happened to me, a lot of information would go public immediately.
From many countries.
So yes,
check us out.
From many countries.
And a lot of aerospace. I've collected my own dead man's trigger. It does not belong in my home. But
it's not at my house because I've deleted all that
no,
shit.
It's not at your
leave
house.
me the fuck alone.
No, it's not at your house, but I've got a dead man's trigger. If I get so much as a cold that feels really bad, I'll release it. I'll release every bit of it.
Wow.
And and it's not going to hit the internet first. It's going straight to Congress.
Check us out, Eric. So with our show, MK Ultra Loaded, I want to bring in the experiencer narrative on this show. And what I want to do with your help is, if any experiencer that you know that would be okay to share their story,
absolutely.
I want to bring them on, and I want
Yeah.
you with us, and let's just talk through this.
The last show, I actually wanted to bring on Jason Sands, and believe it or not, he was stifled in a lot of things that he wanted to say because it didn't sound believable. But if you talk to him, having a couple beers, PTSD, getting wasted man to man, fought all this shit all the fucking way, sit back. It'll have to be an earlier show because he goes to bed early, and I respect that.
We'll
But
figure it out. Yep.
sit back and watch our correlation. Watch what happens. Watch the conversation that happens, because what you're going to feel is that we're having a conversation as if he and I were both at the same amusement park and we could do it play by play. But I barely know him. I barely know him. How do you have these conversations when you barely know somebody? Because you felt that. You've been there. It's genuine. You can finish each other's sentences because you know how each other feels. Now, I've been studying this for a long time. I do it every single day. I've had, I think, 7 new experiencers that reached out for the first time just today. So, and it's
Do you own that, Eric? Do you own that? Do you own the fact that you're in a position that experiencers want to figure out what the hell is going on with their situation?
Well, they deserve to know.
And they deserve to know. Or are you getting hit with those interactions or requests, or how are you handling those?
One day at a time, my friend. It's
one person at a time.
One person at a time. It's difficult. What is it like when you got a man from Africa and he's got a grass hut and he's got a wife and a son? He doesn't have a TV. He doesn't have electronics. He doesn't have a radio. And all of a sudden, this light bird starts coming down and pecking holes in his skin.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he doesn't want the light bird to come down and peck holes in his son or his wife. So he builds a very different grass hut. Well, they use their own bodies for warmth at night. It's a dirt floor in their grass hut. So they wrap their arms and legs around each other and they keep each other warm. It's like a snake, mating pit to keep each other warm at night. They don't have air conditioning. They don't have a heater.
Right.
They grow grain. It's federal land. They don't own that. And they fish. And so they eat food that way. So one day he decides, I'm going to take 5 months out of my life for extra grain, extra fish. I'm going to go to the city and find out about the light bird. He knows about all the other animals, all the other insects. He knows all about the medicine for his family, but he does not know about the light bird. So he reaches out to an American.
Right.
How do I know things I couldn't possibly know? Right. How could I feel things that I couldn't possibly feel? So now there's a lot going on about this light bird that he really didn't want to tell himself. And as we converse and as we talk, it all comes out of him. So it doesn't matter how you're socially engineered at all. There's no television. There's no radio. There's no society. There's nothing. It is a pure human being that's saying the same fucking thing that all of us are saying. Now, how do you fake that? How do you fake that? You can't. Uzbekistan, Brazil,
all those places,
every country you can think of. There's absolutely no way. And for me, it's just incredible, but it's the only love that's left for me in this world.
The shared experience.
Yep. All right. We're getting close to 2 hours. This is the longest show we've done.
You always hang up on me.
I'm not gonna. No, you know what? No, we can Eric. You want to do pillow talk? Hit my cell phone up, and we'll just we'll do the three of us will just
I'll bring my sexy voice.
Yeah.
we have to figure out
You can hear him breathe.
Yeah, it's
you know what you
$1.99 a minute. Did you? I'm
They
not
used to
your
sound like
father.
that.
yeah, you know what's fucking hot, Eric? So when you do your remote viewing and you see Maria and I with our CPAP
CPAPs
masks
on.
on,
We
Yeah,
look like
yeah,
what the
Look like
alien
a-
with the
yeah,
thing coming
like
out.
a
Yeah.
couple of astronauts just
Yeah.
flying into the show.
yeah. All right, we are winding down this MK Ultra loaded episode. Our
Thrill me, brother.
BFF Eric
Real quick.
is with
real
us
quick,
and hanging with us. And
Real quick, let Eric. He's got another comment.
go ahead. I'm sorry. Go.
Oh, just grill me, brother. Anything you want to know. You're not gonna stump me at all. I am
Not
what
just
I am.
with the
No, Eric, you're my guy right now.
Oh,
You're our guy. Maria is we're both just Eric fans. We are here every Friday night on via Radio doing our show and just shooting the shit as we wind down the week. Maria and I, this is our project. This is our podcast. We absolutely enjoy people hanging out with us, chatting it up with us, comments and all that stuff. Eric,
You know why I pulled you over?
what's that?
I said, do you know why I pulled you over?
And Eric is our dude. He is this guy for
That's my brother
honestly for the record
from another mother.
if we're doing this podcast on a Friday night, Maria, in the spirit of paranormal, Eric's our guy. We got to have him on. So he is our. I don't want to change our show, MK Ultra. I mean, we'll incorporate.
We could do Meek.
We could meet or whatever, but we want Eric. Eric's our guy. And here's the thing.
And not only that, Eric's YouTube channel got shut down.
Well, then
Him and Heidi got shut down. We got to get Heidi on with this too.
Oh, we do. We got to figure out him and Heidi on the Still Unexplained.
That's right, folks. Behind every man is a woman rolling her eyes.
Rolling around. All right,
God, Eric, you're
Maria,
perfect. You
please
said that perfectly.
send us home. Take us home for the night.
You're leaving?
Yeah, we're leaving. I am.
He's toast. Yeah, he's toast.
I know.
Hopefully, he can edit that video.
That's my favorite part, though. Alternative.
I don't edit shit because to me, what happens on a show is the show. I don't know. I'm not editing anything.
Doesn't matter. Reality is reality.
Exactly.
That's all right.
If I get
What we
wasted
do
and moon you guys, then
Hey, he's been wanting you to twerk all evening, so
Charles, you can stand up and twerk if you want. Just send us home for the night.
is it worth it? Let me work it. No, I went out last night unexpectedly, and the universe was mooning me.
Oh,
Wow.
Right back at me.
Perfect.
Yeah, it was a full one too. Oh, jeez.
The strawberry moon.
Show him. All right, Maria, send us home for the night.
All right. Thank you, Kevin, Eric, especially for all the shit you had to go through to try to get in tonight. Everybody in chat, yeah, therapy.
How does
Thank
that
you
make
for
you feel?
joining. Yeah, need some biscuits and some mustard. Anyway.
I was in that movie.
Oh shit! That's another.
Did I ever tell you that?
No.
Just fucking
Sling
snorted.
Blade was filmed while I was going through high school in Benton, Arkansas. And I was the location scout for that movie.
We've got
No
to watch this again.
Fucking way. You
Yes,
have to. Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Yeah, very true story. Very true story.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Wow.
awesome.
Wow. We will dissect that later. Yeah.
Oh, we can go into every detail. I can show you every bit of every location.
Billy Bob
everything
Thornton
he
in
did.
that movie. Holy
He was
hell.
perfect.
He suffered so badly from TMJ in his
I
jaw.
heard
Yeah.
that.
Well,
Yes.
his mandibles just became solid, and
Oh.
so like it really, really hurt him a lot. He's a
Eric, stop with the spoiler alert for our next show.
spoiler alert. That's an old fucking movie.
No, people may not know this.
Yeah,
Let's just,
I
we'll
was
talk about it
God,
later.
dude. I was 16. But yeah, he
Long
was a
time
diet
ago.
cokeaholic. Always drank Diet
Mm.
Coke 24/7. Funny as hell. On camera, off camera, everything was great. John Ritter was a dick.
Oh,
No,
Yes.
he was great in that
don't
movie.
destroy.
That was a different John Ritter in that movie.
I watched
That
three.
was not Three's Company John Ritter.
I know. I watched Three's Company for like decades, and he just shows up on the scene, and he's an
And
asshole.
it was like, whoa.
Yeah.
But I respected that. So, anyways, all right. Marie, I've asked you to shut this down for a couple of times.
47 times. God damn it.
Yeah. Kevin's ready to go to bed. He's had too much gin and probably hit the gummy before long. So
No, not the gummy.
the gummy.
Let's hang.
The
Good stuff,
tang.
son. Yeah.
All right. Love y'all. Everybody, thank you for hanging out with us. Kevin, Eric. Y'all have a good night.
Chef's kiss to everyone.
Never, ever
Peace
play
out.
with unicorns.
Good night.
Good night.